Welcome back again to the Three Amigos podcast. We're jumping right into it. It's going to be a week since WandaVision, probably a week by the time we put this out, probably 2 or 3 weeks whenever I feel like uploading and editing this. So WandaVision just finished. I'll start off. I'll roll out the red carpet for myself and just say I really did enjoy WandaVision as a whole. And yeah, I thought the finale was good. I don't think it was amazing. I can't lie. It just felt like a little bit, not of a letdown, but just like I felt like that was good. And then I was maybe expecting a bit too much, maybe too more. Maybe I overthought. I can't tell you what it was. It just felt like it was just good. It's kind of like the feeling I got when after finishing probably season 2 of Daredevil, when I just thought it was good. Too much had happened in that season. For this, I think the right amount happened in this season. It's clearly a miniseries, and just it was just a great show. Elizabeth Olsen killed it. Paul killed it. Everyone in that show just acted the crap out of it, and that's what stood out to me the most. And I think Elizabeth Olsen deserves her own movie now. In all honesty, I don't think that's been talked about enough. I know maybe it's hyping it up even more and too much, but I thought she deserves to get more of a lead role in the future, but that's just me. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think?
She's gonna be in Doctor Strange, man.
I know, but like, come on, it's Doctor Strange. It's another white, powerful male taking the lead. We need more white women taking the lead. Yes, I said it.
Yeah, WandaVision was pretty good. I thought that. Yeah, I liked it. I mean, I don't know, like my criticisms I think are probably more of like, I don't want to say that I'm like outgrowing Marvel, but I think my taste is evolving beyond what they care about offering. Like, how people complain about Pokemon and they're like, the games are too easy now, like this is too easy, and it's like, well,
EXP share everywhere back in my day.
The games are rated E for everyone, idiot. Like, they're making them for 10-year-olds. They're not making them for adult people anymore. I think that's how I kind of felt, because I was like, WandaVision, I think I kind of felt this with Black Panther too, which is like, sometimes there are these Marvel entities that feel like the thing holding them back is the fact that they have to somehow tie themselves into other Marvel things.
Sure.
And it was like, I liked WandaVision, but man, that finale felt like, for a show that was so like cerebral and trippy and like something's off, you don't really know exactly what's happening. And then at the end, it was just like, witches shooting lasers, baby, CGI. I was like,
yeah, I remember you said the CGI really took you out of it. Yeah,
I don't know if, like, I thought the show was at its best when it was being weird.
Yeah,
and so like for the end to just sort of be typical but that's the thing, like, it's not their fault. That's what they do. That's what Marvel does. They do big, CGI finales. Like, that's their thing. So it's more just like, as I watched it, I was like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they might be starting to lose me, like the typical, because Marvel has a formula, and I think like I felt it when I saw what's the one with Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, that I was like, yeah, they really do just have a formula. Like, they just crank these out. It's a machine. And so I felt like WandaVision, the first 3 episodes were great.
Yeah,
like, first 3 episodes of WandaVision, and then they gave me the answers a little bit faster than I think I would have wanted them. But they only had 9 episodes. But then they did a filler episode anyway, and I was like, okay, I don't know why that was necessary. But yeah, I would, if I had to like give it a rating, which I don't really do, I would put it at like a 7 out of 10. Like,
overall, the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, great first, because it was their first one. Like, they're clearly not counting Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore. They kind of want you to forget that even was ever canon, I guess.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, this is a good first start. But I guess I thought Falcon Winter Soldier was going to be the big superhero CGI thing, and WandaVision was going to be more cerebral, and then it kind of just turned into superhero CGI lasers.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One thing I want to add, just quickly, I know what the point where it took me out. It's the dialogue at the end between Monica and her. Like, they'll never know what you went through, but like, we do. They were constantly begging to be like, It's like
be in jail.
Yeah.
Fucking Scarlet Witch got off so easy.
Yeah, and then it turned into a meme, and like, you know, it hasn't really blown up, but I could be wrong. In my opinion, like it didn't blow up like other memes, but like there's a meme out there, I'll show you guys later. And it's just like, bro, it's like this literally sums up how I felt. I was like, what? She just left.
She kidnapped a whole town, and then she was like, all right, no, you know what was funny towards the end of that episode?
Yeah.
That town was like super run down, right?
Yeah.
And like everything is getting like, you know, going back to the way it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I didn't understand? She reset the house into like nothing. And I was like, yo, you could have at least left the house. Like, what? The whole thing really sucks. Why did you take the house with you?
The sign too. The sign got shitty again.
It's like, yo, you didn't have to like wreck the whole town. Like, you could have left them something.
One giant middle finger.
What do you think, Anthony?
I can start with the last episode, in which I freaking loved it. I thought it was amazing. I thought that
casual,
because you know I like all the action and stuff, but it's more so than that. What was great about it for me was because we already mentioned pretty much spoilers anyway, right?
Yeah.
When she tells Wanda basically that you're more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that, which is you know, an obvious reference to Doctor Strange, and obvious hint to the Doctor Strange sequel, but also, you know, she gets the title of the Scarlet Witch, she gets the crown, she gets the new outfit. So for me, because you know, throughout the movies, she technically wasn't Scarlet Witch, she was Wanda Maximoff.
Mm-hmm.
She's finally at I am the Scarlet Witch type of thing. Other than that, what was really great about it was the two visions. Like that was pretty cool.
Don't get me started on that either.
Where did he go? Where did White Vision go?
Like, you got your memories back. Go look for her. What are you talking about? Where are you going? I can't ramble too much. Go ahead.
Yeah, he split.
But well, it's funny. Like it was like, I guess with the fights between the two, and how I guess Red Vision is trying to understand why he's attacking and stuff, and maybe White Vision is going to obliterate himself. I don't know. Who knows? But I think the show as a whole, for me, I guess the problem with it was after because what was the fourth episode? The filler episode?
Yes, that's the fourth episode is when they explained everything, like why everything was happening.
I think after that, for me, it kind of felt like it was dragging on a bit. Like
it dragged for a couple episodes.
I didn't really care too much about the kids. As bad as that may sound, I didn't really care.
Fuck them kids.
The whole the Quicksilver thing, it was a cool thing because, you know, it's the Quicksilver from the X-Men movies.
We gotta talk about this Quicksilver thing, because I know that
another
these
meme.
MCU fans are oh my god, they're so forgiving to Marvel that they can like get. You can't tell me that Quicksilver thing was not the Martha moment of WandaVision. Like,
right?
Okay, I understand. Like, and I know that people get mad at like, oh, fans had all these theories. Like, you know, you can't go in with all these expectations. No. Marvel has done 23 movies. Okay, they are well aware that fans have fan theories now. To tease the fans that way, and I think what bothered me more was people like, oh, well, you know what, like they might just be setting up that it really is him. Like, what is this circular way to get there? Like, why would you introduce him? Do you remember when that episode happened, how happy we all were?
Yeah,
people were like, holy shit, it's the X-Men, like, oh my fucking god, like Wolverine's gonna show up, like Cyclops, Magneto's in the finale, like holy shit.
Yeah,
you can't tell me they wrote that and didn't know that was gonna happen, and they're like, oh shit, and wait till they find out it's just gonna end up being a dick joke. Oh my god, they're gonna be so mad. You had to have known. You cast the guy who played Quicksilver. He didn't just play Quicksilver, he played the better Quicksilver. He played the one who's like got charisma and like screen presence, like the one who's in one of the most famous X-Men scenes ever made. Like, you cast that one. That bothered me so much.
Did you catch the Wolverine reference in that episode?
I think I was blinded with rage at that point. So
it was in the Halloween episode, and it was when the sun started to run fast as well. And they had the way their hair was from running too fast was basically like the old Wolverine hairstyle.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I thought it was more of a reference towards Quicksilver again.
Yeah, I thought that too, because doesn't he have? I don't know Quicksilver as well as the Flash, but doesn't Quicksilver also have kind of like some sort of lightning bolt hair symbol situation going on?
Yeah, he's depicted to have like that cut that Pietro has in when he has the Quicksilver outfit, the classic looking one. I think it was more towards that. I don't know if it was actually X-Men, but I mean, hey, this whole show was about speculation and Easter eggs. So I mean, you could be right.
The other problem is like in terms of using Quicksilver as a possibility to bring in the X-Men, it comes into a problem of how do they explain Magneto not being Wanda's father? Other than a multiverse thing with Doctor Strange, but other than that, I don't know. They're
going to use that multiverse movie to I don't know, retcon a lot of stuff. Like I think they're going to use that. I think that's partially why, because I could be wrong, but is that no? It's well, I don't know what Marvel's doing with their release schedule now, but it was supposed to be the 10 Rings, and then it was supposed to be the was one after that, the Immortals. What are those guys called? The Eternals.
The Eternals.
Yeah, but all that, I don't know what they're going with, but I feel like they're using that Doctor Strange thing to like introduce everything they possibly can. Like the rumors about Miles Morales, like, I mean, that has nothing to do with Wanda, but just like, I think they're going to use that to try to get a lot of stuff done. But overall, the series was good. I was just like, damn, God, kind of sucks that they have to tie this in to like, you know, it's basically an origin story / setting up the Doctor Strange movie. And I was kind of like, gee, I feel like the showrunners were trying to do something not Marvel-y, but they also work for Marvel. So, you know, Kevin Feige's probably like, hey, you can have your freedom, but like this also needs to set up, like the kids need to be screaming in the end because they're in another dimension and she has to go find them now. Like,
sure.
Yeah. Vision has to fly away because I'm assuming he's going to become the real Vision again because the other one's dead. I don't know.
A lot of questions are up in the air. To comment on your thing about Marvel trying to be Marvel without, you know, having like to be Marvel, have the Marvel logo, but like to go away from everything Marvel. You know, I don't know if you heard like how recently like Marvel was really pushing to have Deadpool to be PG-13.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, so that was annoying. So then, you know, the Netflix, like all the Netflix shows and how like pretty much they were TVMA rated R, like that speaks to me as not being the Marvel, you know, being so Marvel, but in sense of cinema and TV, in the comics it goes right along with everything. Like, you know, me, since I do read the comics, especially Daredevil, it gets bloody, it gets gory, it can get really violent. And then, so I don't know what to expect for the other shows. I mean, I feel like the Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier will get as in between as this as much as possible. But after watching this and how it ended and how I definitely see where they try to Disney and Marvel it all together, I'm a little worried for Moon Knight. Because Moon Knight is a very special kind of vigilante, and
GG's for Moon Knight, man, it's over.
It might just be, unless, you know, again, the showrunners, whoever is on board, Oscar Isaac will still probably kill the role if, you know, if his schedule doesn't fill up and overwhelm him and just makes him quit. But like, you know, there is a chance. So I don't know. I just wanted to say that. But overall, like, WandaVision was a great start to the Disney Plus era. The streaming era.
Super excited.
Super excited for the future. A little nervous, but still, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, I hope that this is how, because like something I was just thinking of before we like wrap up with our final thoughts here.
Yeah.
It kind of made me wish that, and this is like just kind of time sensitive stuff, but it kind of made me wish that Disney Plus had come along sooner, because a movie like Captain Marvel, which a lot of people do not like the casting and the character, it seems. It seems like that could have been better as a TV show. Also, to explain what happened to Monica Rambeau's mom, who was just like killed off screen.
Yeah.
Like despite having a pretty big role in Captain Marvel. But I hope that WandaVision sort of feels like if they seem like somewhat clearly going to be using these as origin stories, except for Loki. But we kind of know, like with Falcon and Winter Soldier, what's going to happen there. I hope they keep doing this because they don't need to waste like entire films on characters that probably need more. I don't know, just more time to develop.
More
like
character to
like Wanda was in a bunch of movies, and I like literally didn't really know anything about her until this show. So, and like the first movie was Age of Ultron from like 6 years ago.
Yeesh.
So it's crazy that it took that long to really get to know her character. But I hope this is a theme that they're like, hey, this character is lesser known, so maybe let's give them a TV show instead of a whole movie.
Yeah.
You know, that reminds me of that episode when they show her as a kid when the Stark missiles attack. That I really appreciated because, you know, you look at certain heroes like, you know, Spider-Man and like Batman, we don't need an origin story.
Yeah.
You look at Wanda, we heard about what happened. Now we finally saw what happened. That was, for me, it was pretty incredible to see that they put that in the show.
Yeah, you know, it's funny like that also, because it's weird. They gave like they had 2 different episodes where they gave you pretty much all the answers, and episode 4, which I thought was a little bit too over the top with like, I get it, I get it, you want to explain everything, but it was really cool in that like flashback episode. I think that was episode 7 or 8, can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
Where they open up the special chest and it has all the TV shows. And it was like, it was just nice to have confirmation that like, oh yeah, Malcolm in the Middle, like, you know, I Love Lucy, Dick Van Dyke Show, like this is what she was basing all of the different timelines on that she would take them to.
Because it's from her past memory and childhood.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I like that. Yeah, I like that touch. That was really creative, smart.
So closing thoughts on WandaVision?
It was good. I guess I could rate it to. I would definitely give it like a high 8 out of 10. Me personally.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm around the 7 out of 10 range. You know, there were some episodes were good, and then some episodes I just didn't really care for too much. I guess I would rather just some episodes that I wasn't really feeling it. You know, but I think what they did, as y'all said earlier, was for the first Disney Plus Marvel show. It's pretty good starting point.
Yeah. Same here. I thought it was a great start. I'm excited to see what other ones they do, especially for the shows that they're going to give multiple seasons to. Because like these first few, they're very clearly just using them to like set up future movies. But the other ones like Ms. Marvel and She-Hulk, they've already said like they're planning several seasons. So I'm excited to see what they do with even more time. Because it's like sometimes I think WandaVision, if they had been given 2 seasons to tell the same story, I think that would have been really, really cool to see. Because some of it did feel like, oh shit, like we're running out of time. Like just get White Vision out of here. All right, we're throw the hexes around the world, and then Agatha loses all her powers and we're good. But yeah, I thought it was a great first showing and great acting. My God, it makes me wish that Wanda and Vision had gotten more screen time in those other movies. They killed Vision so many times. He's one of the best actors they have.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Until next time, though, but let's see. We have definitely more stuff to come to talk about, but that's pretty much it, everyone. Thank you for listening. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.